Good morning. Good morning. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I'm not going to talk too loud. Is Terry still in bed? I'm going to move something off the screen. It looked like a little dirty spot on the screen. It was on my face. So I reached up there and moved it off. I'm going to sew for a few minutes this morning and see if I can put some of these blocks together on my sampler quilt before I have to make breakfast. Yeah, I've got the coffee pot going. I'm going to get me a cup of coffee and I'll put some eggs on the boil and I'm going to sew for just a few minutes. I may be the only one here by myself for a while. Well, Heidi, my little doggy's here with me. I got to see where I'm going to even start at, though. All these blocks are just every place. Where do I begin to put them together? But that's my step now. Oh, they're falling in the floor. How many have I got there? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put another one here on the end of this one. I haven't been working on this. Good morning, Farmhouse Quiltery. Good morning. Good morning, Joanna. It's early, I know, but I couldn't sleep, so I just got up and I'm going to sew. Good morning, Linda. I was going to get up and try to put these blocks all together. I've been over there. I've already went over there and I've cut me some more of these sashings and the cornerstones. So I'm going to see if I can get it stuck together. And I'm not sure if I can chat and stick them and put them all together or not. I'll get all confused. I'm going to have to go lay them out, I think, somewhere. Farmhouse Quiltery. That's a new name. I don't remember think I've seen you in here before. But good morning and welcome to the Quilted Chicken Farm. Is that a wise idea? Good morning, Janet Ann. I am up. You're up early and I'm up early. I wasn't sure if anybody'd be up. And if I get up and move around, I've got my shorts on this morning. I couldn't find nothing to put on this morning. So if you see me with shorts on, they're a little short, but I'm not going out in public other than YouTube. And I'll try to stay back here hid so you can't see what I have on down below. I know I'm laughing at myself here. All right, where do I start? I've sewed some of them I started a while ago. See, some of them's already put together, but where do I need to put another one? I need to put another one down here because I think I'm gonna go 4 by 5. Did you up check? You was up checking on JL. He's asleep. Let him sleep. Terry's asleep too. Mornings and welcome to the farm. Welcome, yeah, the Farmhouse Quiltery is welcome here. All right, let's see what I want to do. This is live just from YouTube, so it's not StreamYard, so I'm not sure how it's going to exactly work out. So, you see Heidi? She just went by there. And do you hear the little rooster every once in a while? I've got a rooster that does. He roosters on my porch. Good morning, Bernice. And she's saying good morning, Rita, and ladies in the chat. Well, I'm just gonna have to stand up and move some of these. 2, 3. I'm going to have to get organized here. I'm going to make a mess. But I have to keep talking to you guys. Morning, Deb. I just woke up from a cat nap. Yeah, Joanna's an insomniac. She never sleeps. I'm gonna step over and get me a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. This is my first cup. I just turned it on when I got up. Good morning, Linda Peterson. And she said how she's mentioned all of y'all by name. Janet M. and Bernice. Morning to all of y'all ladies out there. You got your coffee too, Farmhouse Quiltery? Where are you located, Farmhouse Quiltery? Where are you about? Are you? Well, I kind of think I need to take all of them off the wall back there and lay them all out so I don't get so I can mix my colors up. Don't you think? That's what I need to do. I believe. They're falling in the floor. And since I've been working on it a long time, they've got kind of strode in the box. So they got all wrinkled. So they all need pressed up good. Southwest Minnesota. I don't know if you've been here before, but I'm down here in the foothills of the Ozarks in Arkansas, born and raised down here. So I'm a Southern old lady. I think it's a good plan too. Let me show you. I don't need to start another quilt, but there's this book here that I bought to sell in the shop. And look at that quilt on the cover. I've got a hankering to make that thing, and I may start it. Look at those. That's, if you can see that, can't see that or not. I want to make those blocks. I just think they're pretty. I'm going to have to go hide it from myself so I can't find it. If I can't find the book, I can't make it, can't start it. Because I've got a bunch of stuff started, but I want to finish this one. Maybe, I don't know, I've got beans to shell and garden stuff to do, so I don't know how much I'll get done today. It is pretty. That's so pretty. I'm going to have to go hide that book from myself so I won't keep looking at it. Good morning, Sister Doobie. Let's see. Linda Peterson had hot chocolate. That sounds good. But I've just got, and you know what? My coffee's black. I drink my coffee black. So some of you's got coffee and some of you's got hot chocolate. All right. Let's see where do I want to start? Probably getting organized would be the best way to start, wouldn't it? That's but then part of them sewed together and part of them made. And I could sew. Get confusing myself here. I ought to square them up, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to sew them. I cut those sashings 12 and a half, and they're pretty close. They're going to be all right. What about the perfect? Yes, that one is on the wall up at the shop, and it's come. I'm gonna go back to it next, Joanna, after I get this one. And then that sample, that swap we did last year. Did you do that swap last year? I need to go back and sew it. Make my stitches a little longer. I'm moving very fast. So we're one on this side too. Gotta cut it out. We'll see. I want to do this one in the perfect pieces. And I don't know. I got a bunch of them started. Too many of them. Bernice, I've got 2 of them. And I put they're kind of pricey. So it's a $25 book. But I'll show you. There's another one that's in it. Which way there we go. Maybe that looks better. That's another pattern in it. I'll show you. There's one that's got kitty cats in it. This is one that's in it. Isn't that cute? This one's in there. I'm turning it the wrong way. Rise and Shine. Isn't that a pretty one? The red, white, and blues. What's that one? Vintage Treasure. That's another one that's in it. I'll get it to focus too good. That away. Got the little pinwheels and the blocks. It's got scrappy hearts. But this, now that's my favorite. It's called Sunday Drive, and it uses a 10-inch. The pre-cut, it uses a 10-inch pre-cut. Then you got to have some solid for the background, and some for the outer border and binding. But you cut it on that one. You cut up a 10-inch square. So I kind of thought I could find some scraps to do it. And gives the cutting instructions there for the 10-inch piece. I'll show you that picture. That's just the diagram, but isn't that pretty? Let's go that way now. This one is gingham patches. Look at that one. Isn't that pretty with the gingham and all the centers? I'm just not making that focus. It doesn't look like. Show me another sashing. Anyway, there's too many for us to pick from sometimes. Makes it hard to settle on which one you want to make or work on. I've got quilts. Do you hear my rooster? Quilt started down here. Quilt started up at the other place. Here, what is it? Here quilt, there quilt, everywhere quilt, quilt. Hey, I could make up a song about that, couldn't I? Let's see. The Quilted Chicken Farm. Here quilt, there quilt, everywhere quilt, quilt. Good morning, Mary Wilson in Minnesota. Early morning sewing, yeah. And chatting. I'm probably getting more chatting done than I'm getting sewing done. And I won't stay on here too long. If Terry gets up, I'll get off here and talk to him, make his breakfast. Oh, I've got eggs boiling. Let me go turn my eggs off. I got boiling on the stove. I'm going to make tater salad after a while. That'll be something good to have a head and eat on these old hot days. I'll be right back, and then I want to see what you guys have said. My eggs, I like to get them to boil, and then I turn them off and just leave them set for a few minutes. And they were boiling pretty good over there. All right, I can do that. Did I ever get them put on the website? I'm not sure. Got my ticket book. I need to write that down so I won't forget it. But then I won't be able to find a pen, will I? Well, Bernice, I'll try to remember. Wondering how wide is my sashing? I cut my sashing on this quilt 3.5. That's 3.5. But this one's 3.5 by 12.5, and this one's 3.5 by 3.5. The cornerstones, and they're 12.5-inch blocks. So that's what I cut it. And what I'm going to do when I get them all put together, I'm going to take just a little, about a 1.5-inch strip of this green and go all the way around it. And then I've got another color. I'm going to put another border maybe 5.5 inches around that green. That's my plan, and I'll get it done. I'm this close. I'll get it done, won't I? All right, let me see what I missed. I have a brother machine, but I usually always sew on the featherweight unless I'm doing that. I go blank when I go talking. That blanket stitch, that applique stitch. I like to use that brother sewing machine when I do them chickens and do the applique stitch. I go to talking to you guys and I just go blank sometimes. Okay, but that's all right. I'm up to the top. You didn't do the swap. So much going on. I know, Joanne and Bernice. Bernice wants to take the other book, the set featherweight. There are a lot of pretty quilts in that book. Deb, are you getting flooding? You're in Iowa, aren't you? I think I'm right on that. I don't need any more. Linda Peterson says that's a beautiful quilt there. Cut it out and sew it for yourself. I don't need any more quilts. I need to give more away or need to get rid of them somehow. I've got too many quilts, and I made quilts for the family, so everybody's got a quilt, and I've got quilts. Bernice sent an email. Okay. And Bernice, sometimes I don't answer my emails like I'm supposed to. And I apologize for that sometimes. Sometimes I get busy, and if I spend all my time checking and answering emails, I don't get anything done. Well, in the end, it adds up to a 3. Yeah. Glenda says, I don't go blank. My mind's going faster than the sewing machine. Don't know about that. Oh, that's funny. I don't think so, but I've got so much to do, and I don't get half of it done like it's supposed to be done. I went to the grocery store yesterday, and I've still got sacks of groceries laying in the floor. Well, now, if you know me, I don't go to the grocery store. I think this has been 2 or 3 times I've been this year to the grocery store. So I had like $200-300 or over $200 worth of groceries, and I put the the things that had to be refrigerated. I stopped with a refrigerator on the porch and some freezers around, and I stopped and put everything up that had to be refrigerated. But then stuff like coffee and other stuff is still sitting in the bags in the floor here by the table. Oh, well, it'll be all right, won't it? It'll all work out. Oh, Joanna, I want you to help me out with chat. All you guys, if I've missed something. Yeah, we took Janet our trash pickups this morning too, and Terry took ours up last night, and several times yesterday afternoon he'd say, "Get the trash together, get the trash together." So mine's out there today too. Let me see. What am I gonna do? Oh, that's pinned. That's pinned. It didn't. I jerked it and it didn't come. This one. We'll get this one instead. It's not pinned. And I sewed me one more piece. There's that little rooster still crowing. My sewing machine's I'm not centered behind my sewing machine. I'm going to move it over this way just a little bit. Yeah, Janet, y'all stay cool today the best you can. The summer's just started, but we're, July? Don't you know July and August is going to be hot? I'm dreading it already. Bernice has got to go too. Go take care of the chickens. We'll have some more lives later. We will. Rooster will crow all day. They do. They crow in the middle of the night. They crow when they go to bed. Don't they just crow all the time, Linda? Did you hear him? I heard him. I heard him crowing. Perhaps you should finish sashing all your pieces and then match them up later. That's a good idea too. I'm going to stand up. Y'all don't look at my shorts if I get in the camera. I'll stay behind this chair. These all need at least one piece put on them before I can. Because what I'm going to do is sew the one, and then I've got one of these that I'll sew on the other side, match it up. But y'all know how to do this. I don't have to tell y'all what to do. You guys all know. You like the rooster crowing? It don't bother me. He's that mean little red rooster, and he won't go in the chicken coop with the rest of the chickens and the roosters. We have too many roosters, and the big roosters in the coop run him off sometimes. So he just comes up here and roosts on the porch, and he's made a mess. Need to run him off, but I haven't. Yeah, Bernice, have a good day. We'll see you later today somewhere or hear from you. Linda Brookshire is wishing her mother 86th birthday. Happy birthday to your mother, Linda. In Littleton, Colorado. Happy birthday to Linda's mother. If you see her, tell her that Rita said happy birthday to her too. Joanna says a friend from the Philippines told me when she was a child, her mom would tell the time by the it. You know, if I tried to tell the time by that rooster, it'd be morning all the time. All the time. I need to press all these really good. Put that on the right stack now. There you go. He's still just crowing up a storm. Linda Brookshire, happy birthday to your mama. It's nice that you have a good relationship. Linda Brookshire, my mama's 89. It's not her birthday, but she's 89. Linda's asking you to ring the bell, but that's not, that's just not more. What's more important to me is that we're just friends on here. It ain't so much ringing the bells and the subscribing and all that. It's just kind of the friendship and camaraderie, as they say, that I enjoy. Two more. Before you got distracted. Well, that chat's little, and I have to focus to see it. Before distracted chatting. I thought it said cutting, and it said before you got distracted chatting, and I thought you were fixing to cut out something too. Mary Wilson is enjoying the rooster chatting in the background. We'll probably hear him again. Yeah, I don't know if is it starting to get daylight. I'd take y'all out on the porch for just a minute. He crowed again. I gotta go back. Joanna, Mary Wilson's been in here a few minutes. Who was the first one in here? I have to scroll back to the top to see who's the first one in here. See who got up as early as I did. He just still crowing. We need to go out there and run him off. That's what we need to do. Good morning, Denise Whaling. Oh, Farmhouse Quilters was the first. All right. I was going to go back and look because I was just curious that after I got to thinking about it, because this was just kind of popped up. I just popped up in here this morning. Yeah, I heard him again. I heard him. So, good morning, Carol Doyle. He just needs petting, lots of loving. That rooster, is that what he needs? Wants my attention, don't he? He don't get it. Carol Doyle. Good morning, Miss Rita. Could you tell us how you met all your friends on live? It seems you live. How did we meet? Well, I have a YouTube channel, and I have had for about a little over 4 years. And I'm shy and quiet, and I don't hardly ever talk to people. But people got to doing lives. So last summer, I started doing lives. And then the hens started coming on there. And we just got acquainted with each other. And all of y'all are welcome to come on and chat, because we just enjoy each other's company, and none of us have known each other before the YouTube. But it's kind of nice. Each one of us just kind of enjoys the company of another woman, another lady, another quilter, another farmsteader, whatever. So it just happened. It was just meant to be, I suppose. Oh, there's Sheila Gage. Yeah, Sheila's one that we just kind of clicked with each other. Why am I up so early? Well, the little rooster woke me up, Sheila. Not really. I just couldn't sleep, so I got up. And it's 5:39. It's still pretty early. So I got up and got dressed and turned on the coffee pot and decided I'd sew on this, and decided I'd see if you guys wanted to talk. Farmhouse Quilteries, an early riser. Oh, you're really early, 3 a.m. I don't get up that early. And in the summertime, if you're going to get anything done outside, you got to get up early and get it done. Scratching my head itches. Good morning, Susan Munger. Susan Munger's in Florida. So some of you, and Joanna, so some of you guys are an hour later, not as early. Sheila's on the same time zone I'm in. Yes, Denise met me through a Facebook group several years ago, and we were Facebook friends, me and Denise. But Denise is in Wisconsin, is it, Denise? I think I'm right on that. And then when I started my YouTube channel, Denise was probably one of the first few subscribers on my YouTube channel. Am I right on that, Denise? Started out with just a few videos. Didn't know what I was doing. They were goofy videos. But it just kind of grew. All I know to do is be myself on these things. Northwest Wisconsin. I met Linda Peterson through another YouTube channel, and we're Facebook friends now. I've never met Linda in person. And Joanna, I met Joanna through YouTube. But got them all. I think I've got all the pieces sewed around them. What's that one doing there? Let's get that one. That just looks odd there, don't it? 6:41 a.m. here, what I call stupid o'clock. Denise Fiegel, are you still up, or are you just up? I got up a little while ago. I've been on here 33 minutes, and I was up maybe 15, 20 minutes before I got on here. Got up early this morning. Deb got up early. A bunch of them got up early this morning. My husband's still in bed, so I'm not talking real loud. He's not our house is not big, so he's not too far down the hallway from where I'm at. But he's hard of hearing, so maybe I won't wake him up. That rooster's just trying to get everybody up, I think. Cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo. Deb's always up early. I think he's crowing a little more. Joanna says, I'm so blessed by Miss Rita and her channel. Met so many amazing and special friends here. She's created a special place for, I hope so. That almost makes me tear up. But I do want everybody to feel loved and welcome here. That's my whole point. And not all of us have always got along. A time or two, I'm not going to lie, a time or two there's been a little bit of drama, but it's all good. It all worked out. If somebody comes along and don't like us, they can go find another channel they like and another group that they can feel more accepted in or whatever. Our family has a cabin at Deer Lake, Wisconsin, near St. Croix Falls. I don't know nothing about Wisconsin and them northern states, nothing at all. I don't even travel. I've not even been out from my area very many times in my lifetime. If you want to see me, you got to come here because I don't go no place. Mama's birthday, yes. When y'all sent her a birthday card, that's been almost a year and a half ago because she didn't want to do it this April. But the April before and her birthday, y'all sent her all them birthday cards. My mama was so tickled with them birthday cards. She loved them things, and you just would sit and read them and look at them. But that was back April of 2023 that y'all did that. She didn't want to do it this year. She thought it was too much trouble for me and y'all to do that, so she didn't want to do it. So I didn't push her. Well, I got to find me a place to lay all these out so I can look at them. See how they look together. Do it again and not tell her, just send her cards. But her birthday is not till next April. Let's see, she'll be 90. We might do that for her 90th birthday. Be next April, though. My birthday's in November. Maybe we could do it for my birthday. How about that? Y'all send me birthday cards, and I'll find something I can do a drawing and have a giveaway for my birthday. You know what we need to do is some kind of Christmas in July is what we need to do. But, I'll tell you, I'm going to tell on myself here. We could still do something. But 2 or 3 years ago, I quit doing the commercialized Christmas. I'm just not going to do that anymore. It got too commercialized, and so I just don't do Christmas anymore. Not like I used to. No Christmas tree, not the ornaments, not the lights. I just don't do that. Christmas is going to be Christmas without all that glitter and sparkle. Make it a surprise, or maybe for Christmas just to make her. We'll think about doing that, Joanna, because she would like that. And I said, I gave away, what we gave away? I gave away a quilt I'd made for a birthday from the birthday cards. We drew a card out, and that's who got a quilt for me. Christmas would be good. Oh, let's see. What did we do with those recipes? We do a drawing on those recipes. That's what we did for my birthday. Y'all sent those recipes, and I drew out something from those recipes, didn't I? And I write on that. Linda puts up a small Christmas tree. I don't even do that anymore. To me, this is just me, so don't judge me, but I think they just worked in too much pagan stuff into Christmas, so I'm just going to stay away from it anymore. And if what y'all do for Christmas is what y'all do, and I'm not judging anybody. Don't judge me because I don't want to do it anymore. And I will buy my grandkids and my kids gifts, but just because I want to. Now, I'm not going to say it's because it's Christmas. Yeah, I know that commercialized fuss, that just causes stress, and I even think financial hardships on some families that can't afford it. I just don't think it's worth it to spend more than what you can afford and buy all your kids too much junk and all. I think it's just got way out of hand. I said that's just me, so don't. Been on here 41 minutes. I need to get off here and turn my bacon skillet on. Do I make breakfast early or late this morning? Sometimes we go milk the cow and do the chores and then come back in and make breakfast. It just depends on what time we get up. Our schedule, since we're retired, there's a few things that we do, but you can kind of vary a little bit on when you do it. Do you eat first or do you eat last? Is there Christmas in stores right now? You turned around and walked out of that store. This is too early. But if you wanted to do a homemade Christmas, now would be the time to start some of your Christmas presents if you was going to do a homemade Christmas. Handmade. We won't call it homemade. Handmade Christmas. Denise, I don't do anything for Christmas, just send grandkids gift cards and children cash. Most of the time you work holidays. Well, Denise, when we were the chicken farmers and we worked 7 days a week, holidays were even more stressful because you try to get your chores done and get back and get the food cooked and get things done for the holidays. So that made it more stressful too. So I understand because not everybody can just take all the time off to do the holiday festivities. Hard work. Joanna, I was so happy to find some Oscar Mayer center cut bacon for $3.29 a pack. Don't usually get fancy bacon like that, but normally it's $9 a pack, so that's a treat. A lot of hard work. Hobby Lobby has had all their Christmas stuff out for, my goodness. I can't remember the last time I went to Hobby Lobby. There's not one here local in my rural area, so I don't go in Hobby Lobby. And I quit shopping Walmart a long time ago too. I do go in some of the dollar stores and in my local Harp's grocery store, and that's about the extent of my shopping. After the 1st of January, that's and it's the same thing, even more special, isn't it? Don't have to be on December 25th to get together with your kids and grandkids. Linda's not been to Hobby Lobby lately. There's getting earlier and earlier. Putting Christmas out wasn't too long ago that it wasn't displayed until after Halloween. Yeah, I know. But they just want you to spend more and more and more. I said that's the commercialization of it, I think. It's not about the reason for the season. It's about how much money they can make. Well, you guys think we need to get off here and go start something else? Rita, that's a pretty cup there. It must keep coffee. I like this cup, and it's a big cup. Look at it's bigger than most of them. I've got 2 or 3 favorite coffee cups, and this is one of them. But I've got some others I like, but this is a big one. And I'll tell you where it come from. I've had this coffee cup for at least 20 years. I had an elderly neighbor, and she's deceased now, but she was getting rid of some of her stuff before she moved into kind of assisted living, and this cup was I guess in her yard sale, and I thought that's a nice big cup, and I've only got one of them, but I drink out of it a lot. So that's where my cup come from one of my neighbors, and Olivia. Her name was Olivia. Her name was Olivia Rooster. She's passed away a few years ago, but this cup come from her place. Works out. A 29 of you still in here chatting? It's just a hand-me-down. I said, come from the neighbor's yard sale before she moved to town, had to move, and then passed away. And it's heavy. It's a big, heavy ceramic cup. I like to drink out of the real cups. My husband's got this plastic insulated cup that he drinks out of, and I hate that thing. I don't know why he likes it, but that's the only one he'll even use. Now I kind of got some that have pretty sayings on them, and I like them, and I like this one, but not him. He's got that same old coffee cup, and it's sitting right over there right now at his where he'll get up and have coffee at this morning. And even if I wash the thing, he'll say, "Where'd my coffee cup go?" And I'll have to go get it out of the dishwasher, and he won't get another one out of the cabinet. Well, we enjoyed having you in here with us, Carol Doyle. Come back and visit with us. I wish y'all all have a blessed Thursday too. Sam Stitches, good morning. You just getting here, Sam? We're just about ready to sign off here anytime. Sometimes the hand-me-down things are the most special things. They are, yeah. All right, come back and visit with us again. And I'll do the panel in the live chat another time. I didn't this morning. I just was up here by myself this morning. Sarah Stitches. I was reading that wrong. Sarah Stitches, not Sam Stitches. Don't blame me. I can't see. Sister Doobie. Your husband calls me the chicken lady. I guess that's okay. I'll be the chicken lady. I was a contract poultry grower for over 30 years. And I don't do that anymore. The son still is took over that contract, and he may or may not put chickens back in them houses. But I retired from that. But I have backyard chickens and a front porch rooster now. So I'll still be the chicken lady. Oh, and I had some eggs, a couple 3 weeks ago, and gave to my grandson. So he's got those baby chicks that I hatched, and I reset the incubator, and I think there's 13 more days on that incubator before there'll be more baby chickens around here. And if somebody don't want them, I'll raise them up myself. But if some of the family decide they'd like to have them, I'll let them have them baby chicks, and I'll set some more. Donna Dixon, hello, Donna Dixon, but she says bye and have a blessed day. Oh, you see what Deb says? My hubby knows your voice. I've got such a country voice. I know I sound like a hillbilly. I guess I am. Linda calls me the chicken lady. I know. Y'all know about the little red hen. The little red hen used to roost on the porch with the little red rooster, but we had a coon that had been coming around here a month or so ago, and I think that coon caught that little red hen because she disappeared. She's not around here anymore. I miss that little red hen because she would get up on the wood pile. She wouldn't go to where the nest was and lay. She'd lay on the wood pile. There was a shelf out on the side porch here, and she'd lay on that shelf. And we'd find the egg usually. There's a wood box she would lay in. It was Heidi's barking. Wonder what's out there. Little red rooster stir up. The rest of them hadn't been turned out of the coop yet. The only one that's loose is the little red one. Ginger's husband recognizes my voice too. My husband says I talk to you guys more than I do him sometimes. But that's not the truth. I talk to him. I may not listen to him, but I talk to him. Because he'll tell me something, and if I ain't paying attention, it goes in one ear and out the other. And Sheila, my niece, will ask, have you been on Rita's live videos lately? Sheila comes and visits me. I hope you're feeling better, Sheila. I know you had a headache last night and didn't chat with us. And I was so tired. I got up too early yesterday, so I wasn't very lively last night, I don't think. Good morning to Ginger. I don't know if I said good morning or I just read your comment. Joanna, your grandmother was born and raised in the Arkansas Ozarks. Well, that's my neck of the woods. I'm right in the foothills of the Ozarks, on the south side of the Ozarks. If you look north, there's the beginning of the Ozark mountain range. Good morning. Mr. Terry's still in bed. It's nice and peaceful with him still in bed, so I'm just going to let him sleep for a few more minutes. I'm not going to wake him up. Oh my, headache's better, but Sheila said her headache's better, but it lasted for 2 days. We did miss Sheila last night. Missed a bunch of them last night. Thank you, Sarah Stitches. Hearts for me. Thank you. Look at that. I see those hearts. I see those hearts going up. Strong and resourceful. Huh. You'll have to tell me sometime her name sometime, because I'd like to hear more about her. I'd like to know more about her someday when you have the time to share with me. All right, I'm going to end the stream, and I'll be back on here. We've chatted for 54 minutes. Didn't it go by fast? I thought it went by fast. Aren't they? They are pretty hard. And thumbs up. I get some thumbs up. I'm seeing 17 thumbs up and 28 of you still on here right now. And I see smiley faces and hearts. y'all are warming my heart. Fortunately, Joanna hasn't had a migraine in a while. That's good. All right. Bye, y'all. I love you. Come back and visit with me. Come back and see me again sometime soon. Bye now.